I'm a taco. See if the button works. Was that the button? I don't know. Shit. The button worked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold up. That's a different problem. That's there we go. Yo, chat. Welcome to the new AM5 computer. Of course, you know, yeah. Contacted support about the thing, but you know, I'm sure it will work for now, right? I think I got everything up and running to the point that I can enjoy some Ocean Block 2 and share it with you guys for a little bit. And nice crisp 1440 as well. At least it should be. And then like I think I double checked all of the things so we can listen to the jams in the background. Welcome to hell, yeah. AM5 MATX. Ames is the name that comes to mind for some reason. I had no idea why. But like the S is like a 5 and like the AM are capital. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know how hard it is to name new things on your network? It is insanely. Yeah. Welcome, chat. How's it going? I hope everyone is having a fantastic Monday. I know most of mine was spent installing Windows and drivers. Holy shit, does it take longer to install drivers than it does Windows nowadays? Yeah. And then I realized I had a BIOS update from going from November of last year to April of this year. I'm like, oh, that might be important. Was that a gnome? Is there a gnome in this computer? And then routing the cables to go from the ceiling to the floor instead, because I just have it set on the uninterruptible power supply instead of on the shelf where the computer normally is, which happened just a piece of wood and set it on top of the power supply. Perfect shelf. Works just fine. Yo, Bartman. Welcome in. Excuse the late stream. I assume everyone knows the reasoning that I was just discussing. And if you missed yesterday's stream, it's still totally there. You can see the computer being built in all of its glory. That's the best part. That's gonna be so cool. Be like, oh, what computer do you have? Be like, here's the whole video right here. Yeah. See, buffer, chat buffer. Chat does like buffing. What do you mean you can hear me tapping on my desk? Hold on. NVIDIA broadcast. I have some gripes. Does it really need to be on full strength? Huh. You know, I don't think background noise removal should need to be on full strength. You know, maybe your voice is pretty loud compared to usual? Really? So my OBS instance is a portable instance and it's literally copied over. Hold on. I think the microphone sets at 40%. Oh, this slider in the computer is going to tell me that. There's 7 lights. What's 40%? Each light has 2. So there's 14. I have it on 7. You turn your side down too. I mean, being louder is not the worst thing, I guess. You know, like maybe it'll sound more, I don't know, professional. Like it'll be better to be able to like have to like, because I noticed that I was on the quieter side for quite some time and I was continuously bitched at by, you know, those who care. About this one. You guys probably hear that, right? This. No, not really. The microphone itself has a physical dial, but it's also a clicky button. Why you would ever put anything that clicks into a microphone is far beyond my reasoning. I get the haptic feedback, but like I can physically hear that. Oh, strange. Hold on. Clip guard. I don't think I have. I usually have gain lock on. Clip guard was turned on. I wonder what that was doing. I didn't have the enhanced low cut filter on. I think I need to start logging into these damn applications. They every application wants you to log in and be like, "You'll remember your settings." Be like, "How about you just blatantly tell me where those settings are?" Because that's a file I can copy over. I guarantee. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm kind of on the. I will just create a file. Here's a list of all of the places where all of the various configuration files are. Here's my pt22 settings. Here's my backup of Display Fusion. Here's my backup of Chatterino. Here's my backup of OBS. Here's my... If you don't have to log in, I always go that way. Yeah, I would really prefer that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How about the fiasco of bypassing Windows Microsoft login to install Windows 11? Literally have to run a command for that now. And make sure you type the whole fucking thing. I accidentally missed the only part of local only in the command. That was smart. Welcome to my Minecraft podcast where I talk about the previous 24 hours of my life before. Hold on. I wanted to see like a fancy yeah, dude, I got 4, 8, 16 little CPU panels. Oh my god, that's so nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then like for some reason in Task Manager, I still see AMD Radeon graphics in there. And that confuses me. Because I'm pretty sure the processor module that I bought did not include the graphics. No, just say you're logging into a domain, then it fucks off. Just never log into that domain. Doesn't your chip have onboard graphics? I didn't think I bought the one with onboard graphics because isn't those usually more expensive? Maybe I just like, fuck it, just went with it and I'm just... Yeah, I don't know. $7,800, yeah, X3D. The X3D is just the extra cache thingy on it, right? It's not the graphics itself. Oh. Well, I will just shut the fuck up then. Yes, all Ryzen 7000 series processors, including the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, feature an integrated GPU built on AMD's RDNA 2 graphics architecture. Oh. It's not doing a damn thing right now, so that means that everything's using the dedicated then, right? Yo, be afraid. Welcome in. Welcome from the new computer. Oh yeah, I should at least have the game running and not paused while I'm talking. So then things can charge. So that will be the real question, chat. You think we will have the frames? If not, what the fuck is going on, right? If you open Task Manager and go to Performance, that's yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, That's technically the best way if it's knowing to do it anyway or not in an easy way, but that's not the best way of knowing what your GPU is doing at a certain level. There's actual like tools for that. Yeah. 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 I am on the same background, so like it's confusing because like my desktop background is the same, and that tells my brain that it's the same computer. I'm like, bro, it's Windows 11. F3 will also say what GPU it's using. What? F3 where? Oh. F3 yeah. 4070. Yeah. But cool. That means that I can use two at the same time. So like I think in that case I could have it. Maybe I could tell like Discord and shit like that. If you want to use hardware acceleration of any sort, use that shit. Stay away from the main one. Yo, Fletcher, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome from the new computer. I should put that in the thing. I did put it into the notification thingy. But, you know, I guess to be redundant, I don't know. You also remembered a better way for ender pearls? Ooh. What's the secrets? I wonder if all those compressors and shit, like these filters come over? Noise gate, compressor, and limiter. Yeah, those are all still there. How loud is the game for you guys? Peaking at about -20. How'd the new PC go today? About the same as it went yesterday. Yeah. Oh! Trading pearls! Dude, no fucking way. That would have been... Holy shit, that would have been great 3 streams ago. That's so good, but yeah, we can do that. Yeah, just fucking trade gold for... I just downloaded all of the drivers that the motherboard manufacturer provided me. It had a chipset driver that said just like chipset, like AMD chipset, and there was also an NPU chipset driver for my motherboard, specifically for my motherboard model. I don't know why it's offering that. Technically, I don't know. So I installed everything, but whenever I installed that one, it just like kind of like immediately did it without like doing anything. Yeah. Also, this is all like default NVIDIA settings. So like I didn't like sit there and tweak anything in NVIDIA or like anything else. The only thing that I really tweaked in the BIOS was that Expo 1 thing, which was reset after the upgrade, of course. And then I was like looking into that. I'm like, Expo 1 or Expo 2? And Expo 1 is like, we'll download the stuff from the RAM, right? Because the RAM is programmed to tell the processor memory module like how much it's things and what it's about and how it works and stuff like that. There's one version where it's like we'll download that information and use some of it, but not all of it. We'll kind of tweak things as the motherboard wants to do, compared to version 2, which is just like, yeah, we'll just download that whole profile and blindly use it. usually don't got to match with much. Yeah, and the GPU one, I feel like I do need to tweak a couple things here and there every now and then. You know, like weird things happen to where like the audio mixer bars are kind of good for now in OBS, but sometimes that will just like be weird in the background because it'll be like frame limiting or something. Background apps. Whereas an AI dinghy that reboots it 100 times and then fails, so you turn that useless piece of shit off. I mean, I also have that AI tweaker stuff, which is ironic because even the 2016 model has AI tweaker built in. If only they knew what that meant in the future. What the fuck was I working on? We'll need more portal juice. That's for sure. Oh. Rift needs new PC. I think I fixed that part. You fucking hate water cooling. Air cool, don't care, it's hotter. Yeah, I like the all-in-one. That all-in-one is really cool. So then, like, you kind of get the best of both worlds. The both of best worlds is what I was trying to say there. Yeah. Yeah. Although, I would love to try out a water cooling build. But, like, that's so much planning. Should be able to rift. I mean, how much power are we doing? You did custom, it costed you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I should probably wait for more of that to be full. maybe we stop wasting the power. All of the power options in the quest book, yeah. And right now I have it bypassing the limit, so just like shove it in there, man. Yeah, that's why this one. Power. All of it. Yeah. Yeah. I often pretend not to understand the words coming out of people's mouths. Although then I realize I don't have to pretend. Big reactor is probably easiest. Tonight's gonna fucking fly by so fast. Extreme reactors? I did the big solar panel. How is that? Where's that work? Oh, that's also... But why does it have no... Is that a bug? That's gotta be a bug, right? No, even that says it's not getting any power. Does it need to be cleaned? Oh, just no buffer. It's just sucking that hard. I gotcha. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. No way you're this here. Well, then there's this here too, but yeah. I have this thing, those things, and that thing. You make the largest extreme reactor, will put out like 24 million a tick. Ooh. I mean, it's gonna make us use all of the things though. I kind of wish, I think I could do that. My little, I wonder if I can do it now. Hold on. Pop this out here. Ooh. My, NZXT has a software thingy, right? Like, I can load up the cooling stuff and see like temperatures and stuff like that. That's always pretty cool. That's 32 by 32 by 48. That's a lot of fucking blocks. Okay, well, you know, 12 million a tick might work. Are we able to maybe do a medium? Well, we'll look through extreme reactors, yeah. And then also, I assume that like the thermal paste probably would have broken in by now. If not, it's doing it literally now that I'm heating things up. Can I pop this thingy out and show you and like capture it? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. How do I do that? Ooh, I can click into them too. Settings. I saw a little thingy that was like pop out the thing, and I didn't use it. Mini mode. Launch mini mode. Close. Okay. Okay. Can I capture that? I don't even know what the fuck that would show up as. Like, what would I select that under? Just a window? I mean, I guess it would be easier just to give you guys display capture. Oh, you know what would work for display capture? If I selected the display first, you know? That it's new. OBS don't know what that display is on this computer. There you go. This little thing here, chat. Look at that. You can see the temperature of the CPU, the GPU, and the loads of things. I don't know why it's zero load. I mean, I'm seeing about like 30%. Maybe that's the other one. I just put that right there. There you go. Oh yeah, except now you see everything. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's too dangerous right now. That is too dangerous right now. But yeah, that's cool. Maybe I can do something like that for you guys and have it a little like readout somewhere. That might be cool. Huh. Reactors. Yeah. Do I need to care about the other ones? Let's go deep into this then. Not really. Yeah. If they were smart, they will force me through all of this, especially if this makes that much fucking power. Let's read that. Allows you to create custom multi-blocks to generate massive amounts. You'll first need to get the assembler from Tech. Yeah, well, I think we did that, yeah. I don't think there's, like, literally extreme reactors. Extreme reactors. Powerful energy mod where you can build custom multi-block reactors and turbines to harness nuclear power. Nuclear. New type of clear, you know? To get started, you'll need to craft some uranium. Nuclear, isn't it nuclear? Huh. Uranium, fuel, and lifeblood reactors. Before we build our first reactor, it's worth noting that there are two types of blocks, basic and reinforced. For your first reactor, it's best to use just the basic blocks. Reactor casings are used to build the structural frame of the reactor multi-block. Reactor glass can be used on non-frame blocks when building reactors. Basic reactors can be as small as 3x3, but have a max size of 5x5. The last one's implied. To build a bigger one, you'll need reinforced. All right. Okay. Oh, it's literally that? We don't have that one, though. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Casing needs these 4 items. I so wish I could just hit plus and it would gather these items. Just move a bunch of items here. Like maybe a stack of each, so I can just grab those. I swear I saw that in something. Energized steel. Oh! That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped this entirely before. Energized steel requires power, which is going to be interesting. Power is easy. It's just I haven't done it before, you know. Yeah. Need the orb and a couple of lasers. Yeah, huh? I blame the interface that I'm using on that. Okay, I should not have shoved that in there. I'm regretting that I did that. What did it say to do with that? Probably need a second. How many of these do I need? That's the question. 5? Energizing orb, it's the energizing orb, it's a block used to energize item. Require at least one energizing rod in range of 9x9 to work. The energizing speed depends on the amount of rods and the rod tier. The orb does not require energy, but the rods must be placed on cables for any forge energy block to work. Okay. Usually do 4. All right. Mm. Laser. I'm doing rods. The starter rod, isn't that what it was? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track. Yeah, I know that. Starter is literally just to get, like, you started. You know, that makes sense. Oh, it was those that I ran out of. Excuse me? I'm sure that will be perfectly fine, right? I mean, did I have used the other ones yet? Oh. Do they not stack? They don't stack. That is dumb. And you just literally do the same thing again. Okay, let's make a bunch of these. 3, 4. Uses 2, 3, 4. There we go. Already up to the basic. Can we go up again? That needs a hardened... No. No, we cannot. Need power to make power, huh? And then we shove those on there. We shove iron and gold together, and then we make that, right? Need to get sluicing up and running again here, too. One at a time. Sounds like bullshit, what it sounds like. Might want to do laser IO to make it automated so you don't got to stand there. Yeah. Oh, hey. I wonder what that was supposed to be on. Probably this guy here. Oh, yeah. 200%. Could just make a ton of personal generators and get a lot of coal going, too. Personal generators. Oh. You mean automating growing this shit? Eh. I'd rather go tech. At least right now. But yeah, it's good to know that we have options. Oh, you're saying regular coal works too. The personal generator, doesn't it take these things? This. Or can I shove like regular coal in there too? Oh. Well, I also don't have that. There you go. Putting words in your mouth. I mean... No, I don't have coal. That was another thing that was like, I don't have any of that coal. I don't have any of the normal coal. Because sluicing took power. Which coal was... I don't remember which coal sluicing came from. That's it too. I do one tiny thing, and then I forget it because... Coming back. Oh, because of the massive amounts of garbage that it creates. Yeah. I need a more reliable way to... Which laser IO would be able to do that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's get Power and laser IO working. Start there. No. You can pay attention to that. Kinda want to pick this up. Wait, there's no way those 8. I guess so. Oh, they need to be on the cable. Yeah. Yeah, then, let's do right here. I mean, I have tried to think of where things are going. How much thinking is involved, you know, varies. You would have trashed the fucking skates long ago. Are they that frustrating? I'm just like used to the movement at this point. Where'd that hole go? All right. Oh yeah, I shoved it in there. This guy here. Feels like it's a little weird. I'm getting a little weird frame draw right there. At least I'm holding some. That helps. Although I'm sure I've probably already had some at one point. Sidetrack. Sidetrack to laser IO. There's advanced laser connectors? What is this? Card cloner. Ooh. They updated things. Fancy. Oh, ow. Set my foot on my other leg too long. My knee is not happy about that. What does this do? Advanced laser connector works just like laser connectors, connecting to other basic lasers nodes up to 8 blocks away. They can only be connected to one other advanced laser, however, forming a pair. The connection range from one advanced connector to its partner is infinite, including across dimensions. Oh. That is fucking awesome. Yeah, they needed that. Yeah, and 121 it can go cross dimension. Yeah, that is nice. All right, well, we need these. I lied. We need these. I lied. I do need to be sluicing redstone. What else did I say I needed to sluice? Gold. Chemical card in this version 2 works with mechanism. Ooh. Oh, hey, I got some logic checks already. And some laser nodes. I don't need fluid. I need item cards. Are those the cooked ones? Those are raw. Those are cooked, yeah. Filter. Oh, yeah, these things. Counting card? Laser IO I'm usually pretty decent with. I should be able to, I think. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They don't stack in your inventory unless you got this. It's fine. I really need... Because I just want everything to go through. I'll need 2 of those minimally. I got the 2 of those. I'll need this guy. Yeah. Oh, and you can put in more. That's what you mean. Okay. Yeah. You think it would say, like, how many, though? Oh. I got it. Damn it, backpack. Can I just, like, use one? I'm just gonna use one. This. This one. Oh yeah. I just have gold on me, you know. Love how I play modded and always use vanilla double chests. Oh yeah. It's a temporary cache. You just like shove shit in there and stuff, you know? Like I have to go like get like I do have a ton of those. I could grab one, like an iron chest or like a gold chest or something. No, see, you got to mix the vanilla in, right? All of the aspects of. I mean, you can fuck however you want. I mean, if you want to fuck in the vanilla way, that's cool. No shaming that. Just insert and then one of each, right? Yeah. Okay. So I need one more item card. And then that's where the basic filter comes in too. So then dupe that, and then give me this. Put that in there. Give me that other node back. Extract in a different color. Oh, a different channel, so to speak. Yeah. That's not what I'm grabbing. That is not. My brain reset and is like, you're grabbing that instead. No? What? No, it doesn't. Okay. Fine with me. Okay, I even counted taxi cab there. Did I have 2 extracts? No. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, no, that's a redstone channel. Oh, neat. It even tells you what's on that face. That is cool. Look at that. I thought that used to change the color, but okay. There we go. No, I guess I could have put it over there because, like, the pipe. Insert. This is channel 1. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, like the lasers, right? It'd be cool if it matched the channel color. Can't change the laser colors as it's always the color of the card type, so green is item. Ah. I mean, they could put an inner line on the inside that shows that it's a different channel. Automated. Oh, you can change the color of the node itself? Neat. That is nifty. Chat, would you believe we're already an hour in? I don't. But I do appreciate everybody just chilling out with me throughout any portions of the stream, as is always. Let's go ahead and test this part of it. Yeah. Thank you for chilling out with me while I test out the new computer. What's crazy is, like, I did this and, like, now the 3D of the GPU is going up. Yeah, chat. Enjoy the NFC bangers. I'll be back in 3 to 4 minutes. Apparently, I need to turn off disk spin down.
Chat, let me sing you the song of my people.
Moop, meep, moop, meep,
Meep.
moop, meep, moop, meep,
Meep.
moop, meep, moop, meep,
Meep.
moop, meep, moop, meep.
Meep. Let's get titties. Titties. Let's get titties. Titties. Let's get titties. Let's get titties. Titties.
Big old floppy titties. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Big old floppy titties. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Big old floppy titties. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Big old floppy titties. Floppy titties. Big old floppy titties. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. 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 She calls me thick titties.
Yo, chat. Thanks for hanging out through that break. Appreciate everybody just chilling out with me throughout any portions of the stream. Yeah, I was just looking at the computer, just kind of like gazing. I'm like, oh yeah, the back panel doesn't have any filtering because they expect it to be an exhaust, but since it's like literally the only fan I have on the computer, I'm like, I think I'm gonna have it as a cold intake instead. Because on the bottom, the GPU is sucking in air from the bottom panel, which I can't put fans underneath, you know. They won't fit. And then the top is the CPU radiator, which has the fans blowing up and out of the computer, which technically that does have a filter on it of some sort. I could probably remove that to have it extra breathy, you know. I don't want to modify that though. Unless I can find more of that material. That might be cool. Just use that. But like the new material, not yeah. The water cooler is blowing out because it's at the top of the case. Like heat's gonna kind of build up at the top of the case anyways. I mean, I guess fans are gonna overcome that regardless. But yeah. If it does suck in, I don't know. I might have to blah, 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 blah. It should be intake? No? I don't know. I think they kind of like let you decide that as you like build systems together, you know? It is pushing through the radiator, right? So it's better to have the fans pushing the air through the radiator, especially since they're static pressure fans. Than it would be for it to be pulling through. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And I can't necessarily flip the whole thing over. I mean, I guess I can flip where their fans are. Rotate the fans to the other side of the radiator. You're doing the recommended right now for no water cooling? Because, yeah, for my case, if I had water cooling, they recommend for builds. They have recommended builds for best airflow. Oh. I think if I was able to get some type of intake fans to fit on the bottom, and rather not just use just the GPU itself to do that, I probably would have an exit exhaust. But right now, there's no other active pulling in of air into the machine. Oh, does it matter if it's negative pressure or positive pressure? I mean, I know that's a contested point of view as well. They have ultra thins, but I think they move a lot of air. It has to be better than no fans, but is fans against other fans also going to cause issues too? You know? That's the next question. Your air coolers, yeah, I'm used to air coolers having two fans. As long as they go the same direction. Yeah. Because you would want them pulling the air through together. But I mean having two fans like facing each other, you know, like that meme of two guys pooping. Why it made me think of that? It has room for 3, but the case does not. Yeah. Why not 4? No, one in the middle and one on each side. Okay, yeah. I need that stuff. Lead plate. Or would be an insanely big one. Yeah. That's yep. No, yeah. It's crazy what they've done with air coolers, period. Damn meat nugget. The Minecraft days just fucking flying by right now. Two 140 millimeter fans on it too. Yeah. Them coolers are fucking beefy for what they are. Yeah. Remember whenever we couldn't do that yet? There's just that one single fan on top. Nowadays, it's like, that is required. Told me 20 years ago, we would have CPU coolers with 2 to 3 140 millimeter fans. You say you're fucking nuts. Yeah. 92 millimeters were like fucking insane back then. Yeah. Well, because the processor's size itself. Graphite ingot. What do you mean Oh no. $80mm max, really? Yeah. They work backwards too. That could be fun. I mean, that is a hell of a lot faster way to go. Yeah, that's how it's being done. Yeah. Just grab some more of that. That's making our charcoal. I'll just grow some trees. I've seen better dummies. You think the roller skates were bad? Have you tried the water slippers? Zoom zoom. Yeah. You had two pair. Yeah. I can only imagine what it's like to have more than one of the roller skate. You know? That must be absolutely insane. Can I get in there, please? Spend so much time in the water in this pack, so you level the crap out of them. Smart. Yeah. I can fly, and I'm like being all like acting like I can't reach. Oh yeah. Should eat some food. I see ya. What about you? Oh, oh, right there. Oh, hey. What I like is, like, as long as you don't hit control, the slippers don't activate. Washing my items like a raccoon that can fly. I got a flux point, overcharge crystal, anconite crit, entangled block. Here for extraction speed upgrade. Cool. I can throw the basic cables in here. This book needs to go in there. I guess the slab can be put away. The boxes can be shoved in here. The time is now at 3.5 hours. Let's go make this coal. Coal and charcoal both work, right? Right? Oh, thankfully. Okay. Enter. Do that. The steel. Just grab all of those. Hopefully more plates are being made. What do you mean? That was 14 plates? That is bullshit. That needs upgrades. Not that they exist. I'm just saying it needs them. Graphite. Ah. Well, that was not the type of plates I needed to make, for one. But I know that don't get rid of them, because I can just melt them back down. Derp. Can I steal this? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Okay, proceed. Fuck yeah. I just tripled how much I got out of that. Nice. Nice. Might need to make some more of those. Can I make some more of those? Quantity? Yield? No, yield is... Yeah, but like... That's not... Like this. Like this. Walk over there and look at the damn thing. Just magically making more? Yeah. Yeah. Auxiliary. Auxiliary processing chamber add-on. Okay. It is expensive, by the way. I don't have stone. Before I make it. Continue rift stuff? Oh, just make the portal stuff really quick? What do you mean? This stuff here? The rift time? Yeah, yeah. As far as I know, I just need this time shit. Yeah, no, that last rift time that I got was horrible. So I need to make more of these. Oh no. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is that we get power up and running. That's all that matters. Because I've done all of this stuff before, which means I can do it again. But I will have more power. Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds logical. No, you got most of that in drops. Shh. No. Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. If I have more power, I can make more things appear out of nowhere. This thing takes these. I do have another one. Yeah, okay. I won't make another magically auxiliary thing that mainly because it's already done. But yeah. Yeah. So I got so much of this shit now. I just shoved a bunch of the skulk in there. That way I get a good reserve, because I think that's used for quite a bit of the shit that I need moving forward. Oh yeah, like the advanced machine cores and shit like that. That's a good reason why I have a shit ton of that. Just in and of itself. All of these upgrades. We'll need all these upgrades for mechanism. Maybe. You know? Yeah. I'm sticking by that we need that. Alright. I made these things. Reactor casing basic. Please tell me these are upgradable. Yes. With osmium plates. Let's look at the quests. What do we get? I like how you'll need one of them. I'm gonna make both of them. I guess that's optional. Okay. We don't have to. Too basic for you? All the multi-blocks have a size limit, and reactors and turbines come in two different forms. Basic parts far cheaper to craft, making them ideal for early game power generation. Reinforced parts allow you to build a much larger reactors with more customization, but are more costly to make overall. A radiation moderator is a block or fluid that can be pulsed inside the reactor to absorb part of the radiation emitted by the fuel and move heat away from the rods. Moderators vary in efficiency, but usually more rarer or more expensive blocks and fluids have better stats than common or cheap ones. Reactor multi-block will not form if an invalid moderator is placed inside of it. Graphite blocks are great moderators. Lectium, graphite, lead. I hope lead would work. Okay. Guess we gotta build some ports next. That's not good. Maybe I need to get my sluicing up. Is really what I need to do. Oh yeah, I need the controller still. Do I have any of this? Add extreme reactors. If I put these in there and scroll up, Big reactors at big. Well, that's why your fucking things are all confused, because like some people are thinking the namespace and something, or people are the actual name itself. And we already got some reinforced. Controller. Oh, yeah. This. Feel like I need just a couple of those, you know? Used up all my torches, but it's maybe not the wisest of choices, but you know, it's how they crumble. Oof. Ooh, that one's nice. Yo, Selenix, how's it going? 3 a.m. screwed up an Excel spreadsheet. Oh no. Made it too large to be opened without timing out. Oh no. Have you tried giving it more RAM? Just go to download more RAM. Fuck. Is it a 32-bit version of Excel? I hope not. Office Online? Yeah, and that might be a way to do it. See if the online thing be like, you got a supercomputer back there with just all the things? It works browser side, but you don't have... Ah. I'm at a graphite. Working meaning that you can only use Excel in the browser, but that's not loading now. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, at least you can recreate it. That's not the worst. I get that, like, time, though. All right. Cyanite? What? Hold on. There is an ore. An ore of cyan that may or may not be radioactive. Interesting. I need a bit of formatting, about 5 to 10 minutes. You can make. Oh, okay. What'd you do to break it? Cyanite, not cyan, is the waste, isn't it? So it's not like depleted. I don't know. It is the reactant. Well, there is reactant, and then there's cyanite. It becomes a reactant. Doesn't exactly tell me in this. I guess we have some. Oh, it's reusable? Neat. Oh, I was wanting to do this. Your yellowite is the fuel, and cyanite is the waste. Okay. Well, I noticed that this is big reactors in the namespace. Like if you look at the item thing, and then extreme reactors just seems to be like a name on top of it. So I wonder if there's like both. We need the reactor controller. Everything is a remake. Oh. Near enough. Now ready to build the first reactor. Start setting up 3x3 frame of casing where the bottom is entirely filled with casing. I could probably skip the smaller ones, right? Fuel rods are where your reactor stores its fuel. The more fuel rods you have, the more fuel will be needed to completely fill it. Control rods allow you to control the injection rate, which is how fast your reactor burns through fuel. This directly affects your power generation. Burning more fuel generates more power. Well, yeah. Control rods are placed on the ceiling of the reactor with fuel rods extending from it all the way down through the bottom of the reactor. Okay. It's the main waste byproduct. There you go. Yo, Chief Shake, how's it going? The new PC has been doing good so far. I barely squeezed in time to be able to like get into a game to stream for you guys tonight. But you know, it's fine. It's still gonna need some work in like the OS and stuff like that. You know, got like a lot of setup to do for my shit. But yeah. I am enjoying it. For example, I haven't needed to do like the high priority for NVIDIA broadcast. Like, have you guys heard any weird things on the voice tonight? I think it's been fine. Best thing is even the OG computer craft scripts still work perfectly with the reactors. Oh, neat. Not that I know what those are, but that's neat that even the older stuff still works forward. Cyanite is the main waste byproduct when a passive reactor burns uranium fuel. Cyanite can be turned into plutonium in a reprocessor. So it is cyan. Plutonium is a better fuel, but also needed material to craft parts for both types of turbines and the reprocessor itself. All right. Did we stress test the 1 FPS area? No, we had not. Yeah. Mainly because I need to be super prepared for that. I need to ensure that I have a bunch of area power, so then like my armor and shit doesn't run out because it's powered. And then once I do go there, I'm kind of timed. So like I need to make sure that the time that I'm given isn't wasted like it was last time, because that was the only way I could get back home. Yeah. Gives you a monitor that you can control the reactor with, along with having it turn on and off based in the power reactor. Ooh, minimizing fuel consumption. Neat. Automatic control. Ah. Yeah. Been finding the only usual Twitch being buffering piece of shit. Yeah, I did see some things in the bitrate earlier, so that like yeah. I mean, I'm doing the full enhanced broadcast too, so you guys should be seeing 1440 if you have hardware acceleration turned on within your browser and stuff like that. Man, it's fucking already 9 o'clock. 2 full-size reactors or riot? I'm just kind of like stealing all of the shit that's already in there. You know what I mean? Full-size reactors? What do you mean? When will I ever need that much power? And 4 turbines. And then me 2 streams later being like, yeah, we need to listen to Bart's plan because I actually do need that much power, and that much power is pennies. Ridiculite. Inanite. Ludicrite. What is this all for anyways? Benoit Knight? Beneath? What? Oh, the best performance block. Okay. Energizer is a multi-block structure that can be used to store massive amounts of energy. Outside must be entirely filled with casing, except for where the controller will go, and inside will be completely energy cells. Maximum of 32, minimum of 3. For in-game reactor, yeah, I was just looking around through the quest shit, you know? Yeah. I'm sure we actually need to, like, do this stuff in order to, like, get deeper, right? 2 types of reactors, and the type depends on how you choose to cool it. Passive cooling generates energy directly without any external medium. This is your standard standalone reactor setup. Active cooling uses an external coolant to dissipate heat. In this case, the coolant will be vaporized, and the vapor can be extracted from the reactor to drive the rotors of 1 or more turbines. To convert a reactor to an actively cooled reactor, you need a new port. Not too important to learn this one, though, because it's not in Met. Okay. I would like to learn all of like the mods anyways, just to like learn mods, you know? It's kind of what I used modpack 5 for. Although I need to be more thorough with that. I'm sure that would help, you know. Which I did at one point. Kind of put together the skeletal buildup of maybe the next version for, or yeah, I lost words there. Really got to do like all the mods 10 or Direwolf pack 1 that doesn't try to kill you. Even this pack is kind of trying to kill you. I mean, at least we come out and straight say it. Yeah, we're trying to kill you. Bro, the world's literally out to get you. We're giving you little ways within the world that kind of tames that madness down, and then you can focus on other things. That's really what I enjoy about that madness. Is figuring out how can I mitigate the madness and make it go away in a certain sense. Okay. Holy shit. Just claiming we got a lot of cool shit out of that. Turbine housing. Isn't that more? Yeah. Okay. I need to make this stuff next. No, I made that. I made that. I didn't make that. Can I make that?
Beans and Toasty rated with 12 viewers.
That one was odd. Yo, Beans on Toasty. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How's it going? We like beans around here. Usually in chili. Oh, don't touch the dial. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm 421. Sorry, I distracted. I'm 421. I'm playing Ocean Block 2 for the first time, learning a bunch of new mods and shit like that. Yeah. What were you guys up to? Anything cool or special? Correct. And mini K that. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're building nuclear reactors. Ooh. Swimming slippers. Oh. I like it whenever they give you a sign that, like, maybe you should have done this earlier in the game. Whoops. I don't think I need those. Oh yeah, can we make this now? Oh, that needed the reinforced stuff that I already had. Okay. Cool. Where's the thing that, like, tells me how to, like... which is the large one that I need? Do you know the plates that I need for that one, by chance? Reinforced blocks. You can build your reactor up to the max of 32, 32, 48. All right. That's what you were looking for, right? Yeah. Don't need to go that size, but yeah, okay. Is this last one the height? I assume this is square, then height. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's the minimal height? Probably still that 3x3. Or probably the 5s. I would guess that it's the 5s. Go like 5, 5, 9 at least. All right. Five by 5 is 25. And then we would need the 15. It'd be like a stack and a half of the reinforced. So probably roughly this, but just reinforce it all. All right. Can do that. Osmium plates. I mean, you don't want steel plates? I, for some reason, have a bunch of steel plates. Because of the excess amount of osmium, I'm going to just shove the 3 in there. Oh, shit. I guess I need to get rid of that steel. Is that nugget on the bottom? 313 cases for if you're doing it no glass. I don't have any. I didn't make any, so. There. I got rid of the nugget. I wonder if I can put heat sinks on the side of this to cool it down faster. What is that pouring? What, are you clogged or something? 4 more blocks. Is it this, maybe? Just like 3 chugs. No, you can't do it. It just takes time. That would be a neat feature. Because, like, use the pneumaticraft ones. Heat sink. I do have a time dinghy. What would I click it on? All right, well, it's empty anyways. Hey, I didn't say fill that. It very much wanted that anyways. Okay, I see. Oh. Can I not, like, undo it? Oh, it's just a fixed amount of time that it does that for. Okay. I don't know if that really did speed it up, though. Oh, it doesn't make them suck out faster? Maybe the hopper needs a speed? Honestly, it needs laser IO sucking it out instead. That'd probably be better. Or would an item pipe work? Do the faucet, maybe the controller for the other part? Yeah. That's what I was wondering. All right, got a good amount of plates. Both in here. Wait. I gotta say, those things are useful. And then we can even steal this. Well, especially if that's done. There you go. Has an efficiency add-on down there. Oh, it's done. How many ingots is it to one plate? That's what I would like to know. Seems like fucking way too much. Oz. There you go. Yeah, that shit just flies through, huh? Yeah, neat. Okay. Sorry, chat. Looking, moderating. Oh shit, it's break time, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Think I might need a kind of scam there. Oh, maybe tomorrow, but yeah, I don't know. Think I need to focus on getting the computer up and running to its best extent. Sure, I need that turbine housing. Did I make it all already? At big. All right, I guess that's done because it's not showing anymore. I don't think it took that long. I'm gonna hold all this. Just hold it for a second. Oh, and then I have the reinforced stuff, not just okay. Like you never know when something's a quest. I could maybe kind of shove all that into the shulker. Probably out there. Anything that's for a turbine, I would say just stick away. Don't need it. I think that's turbine 2 there. Yeah. That red one was okay? I mean, here, let's just... Ooh! Ooh! Ooh. Ah. Everything I have is basic. Need to upgrade them if I'm doing hardened. Ah, okay. Yeah, look like this one finally decided to dump its power into that. My suit is charged, and this is my reserve for the suit. We have been using power too. And this is out. This is no longer generating. We don't get rid of all of it though. Personal gen. I'm not gonna get rid of this. But I do. It's not very full. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of full. Oh. I only have half of the energy units in my suit. Never read the whole sentence. But which one? I know bring it, but like I'm still worried that the amount of power that I have is not enough, especially considering I only have half of the energy upgrades. Good idea to bring it? Yeah, what did I say went against that? Yeah. And I want to build it over there. Angry diorite. Yes. One thing you hate about those upgrades, it doesn't store it in the upgrades, it just deletes the power. So if you remove it, poof, gone. Ah, yeah. I gotcha. Unlike, say, Flux here. This, if you pop them off, even if you craft with them, it will keep the power. And, like, upcycle it. Those roller skates. Nope, that was it. That was it. I was only one off. No. No. Are you directional? No. I skipped a line. I did. They look like filing drawers. They're angry. You're a little grumpy. You're a little grumpy smile. Because he's a filing drawer. I'd become grumpy too if I was a filing cabinet. Has a huge nose. That's the eyeball. Thought that was the eyeball, and then like a huge single brow all the way across. Why am I over here? Oh, diamond. You're thinking the dark spots were closed eyes or something? Yeah. That's this whole chunk. That should be the first one. The fuck just... Oh, it was a squid? I like how this one just kind of like jutted out there. And then I stopped using it entirely. What'd you say earlier? 559? 559. Is the fifth one the wall? I assume it's bucket like that guy, right? Yeah, bucket like that guy. Cool. And a top. Okay. We're gonna have to do a lot of cheating with these things here. It needs fuel rods and control rods added up. Oh, so it will be and that's on the inside, right? And then that stuff will be like in the inside dripping down. Dripping, yeah. Bottom to top, yeah. Okay. Okay. More efficiency is 6 stuff around the rods, but screw that for now. Is the new computer running or is it not ready yet? Nope, this is it right here. AMD Ryzen 7 7800. Unfortunately, I do probably need to wrap it up here though. Almost wish I had like some days off right around now. Would have been nice. Did not line up that way. Yeah. I think I got what I need for now. Yeah. And then like technically I could charge the suit more if I just like put more power in them, you know? Feeling okay? Sound like I might be getting sick. Yeah, I would, but like, yeah, there is shit I gotta do. Yeah, I thought about it. I already spent the day remote today setting up the entire OS and stuff like that, and like installing stuff in between, like getting shit done. So then that way I could like try and stream tonight with it. So yeah, work will always be there. Yeah, yeah. I'm more hoping to get rid of some of these larger projects, so then that way I don't just constantly fucking feeling these larger projects over my head. Which I kind of hate. At least like the ones now. It's just, yeah, yeah. And then, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I'm not like, I'm doing my best not to burn myself out. Yeah. Because, I guess I have a tendency to do that. You wish you had better reference. I had a huge buffer when you went in yourself, huh? Had like 6 of those big flux batteries, and then they were all filled, maybe 8 elite cubes. So you had crazy buffer. Oh, that's, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of power backup. I mean, I can dick around for stuff. Time / juice. I need both the time and the juice. Like if you see the rift charge, it's at 0. When that rift charge means how much time I get in the rift before I am kicked out. So I need to generate some crystals in order to get that charged up a little bit. Maybe 2 times. That might be cool, but I'm in the midst of a power crisis, so I need to make some nuclear power. So then that way I am constantly powered with my armor. Yeah. Chat, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate everybody just chilling out me throughout any portions of the stream, as is always. I'm glad I was able to sneak in some type of stream today with a new computer. But I do still need to continue setting some of that stuff up, but I'm kind of like running out of time for tonight, period. So yeah, time's a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Droopy Balls, and I shall see you all Friday. Friday at most. All right, chat. Later.
I gotta be.
Excuse me? Windows, stop putting that hard drive to sleep.
I got a big
There you
old
go.
pair of droopy balls. I got a big old